Okay, welcome in. I'm going to be reviewing Wednesday's action from the Major League Baseball season, starting in Atlanta as the Braves played host to the Detroit Tigers. Some interleague action took place. 7-0 would be the final score in favor of the Braves. They have now improved to 41-31, and after the loss, the Tigers are 34-40, 6 games below 500. Ronaldo Lopez picked up the win. He is 5-2 on the season, while Tarek Skubal is 8-3 after the loss. The Pittsburgh Pirates played host to the Cincinnati Reds. The Pirates would win this one, a very low-scoring game, 1-0. They're now just 2 games below 500 with a record of 36-38, while the Reds have dropped to 35-39, 4 games below 500. Colin Holderman picked up the win. He is 3-0 on the season, while Nick Martinez suffered the loss. He's 2-5. David Bednar got his 16th save for the Pirates. The Miami Marlins played host to the St. Louis Cardinals. Miami would win this game 4-3. They're now sitting at 25-49, still 24 games below 500. And speaking of below 500, the Cardinals are below 500 yet again. 36-37 is their record. Tanner Scott picked up the 6th win of the season. He is 6-5 on the year. Ryan Fernandez is 0-2. The Philadelphia Phillies played host to the San Diego Padres. The Padres would get an away victory, 5-2. They're now just 2 games below 500 with a record of 38-40. And despite the loss, the Phillies are 24 games above 500. 49-25 is their record. Matt Waldron picked up the win. He is 5-6 on the season, while Orion Keckering is 1-1 after the loss. Robert Suarez got his 18th save for the Padres. The Chicago Cubs played host to the San Francisco Giants. Chicago would win this game 6-5. They're now sitting at 36-39, and the Giants have the same record. Kyle Hendricks got his first win of the season. He is now 1-4. Spencer Bivens suffered the loss. He's 1-1. Colton Brewer got his first save for the Cubs. The Washington Nationals played host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Washington would win this game 3-1. They're now sitting at 36-37, and the Arizona Diamondbacks are 36-38 after the loss. Derek Law got the win. He is 4-1 on the season, while Brandon Pfaadt is 3-6 after the loss. Kyle Finnegan got his 21st save for the Nationals. The Cleveland Guardians played host to the Seattle Mariners. 8-0 would be the final score in favor of Cleveland. They're now sitting at 45-26, while the Mariners are 44-32 after the loss. Tanner Beebe got his 5th win of the season. He is 5-1. Brian Wu suffered the loss. He's 3-1. The New York Yankees played host to the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore would win this game 7-6. They're now sitting at 48-25, and despite the loss, the Yankees are still 26 games above 500. 51-25 is their record. Craig Kimbrell got the win. He is 5-2 on the season, while Clay Holmes suffered the loss. He's 1-3. Dylan Tate got his first save for the Orioles. The Toronto Blue Jays played host to the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox would continue their winning ways. 7-3 would be the final score. They have improved to 40-35, while the Jays are slumping. 35-39 is the record. Brian Bello is 7-4 on the season after the win, while Kevin Gausman suffered the loss. He's 5-6. The Cincinnati, oh my gosh, the logos look similar. The Minnesota Twins played host to the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay would win this game 3-2. They're now sitting at 35-39, 4 games below 500. And despite the loss, Minnesota's 8 games above 500, 41-33 is their record. Jason Adam picked up the win. I believe he is 1-0 on the season. And Jorge Alcala is 1-2 after the loss. Phil Maton got his 2nd save for the Rays. Some interleague action took place in Texas as the Rangers played host to the New York Mets. 5-3 would be the final score in favor of Texas. They're now sitting at 34-40, 6 games below 500. And the New York Mets are 35-38 after the loss, 3 games below 500. Jose Urena is 3-5 on the season after the win. Drew Smith suffered the loss. He's 1-1. Kirby Yates got his 11th save for the Rangers. The Chicago White Sox played host to the Houston Astros. Houston would win this game 4-1. They're now sitting at 34-40, 6 games below 500. And speaking of being below 500, the White Sox miserable season continues. 20-55 is their record. 35 games below 500. Hunter Brown is 4-5 on the season after the win, while Garrett Crotchet suffered the loss. He's 6-6. Josh Hader got his 11th save for Houston. The Colorado Rockies played host to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Colorado would win this game 7-6. They're now sitting at 26-48, 22 games below 500. And despite the loss, LA are sitting at 46-30, 16 games above 500. Jason Beeks got the win. He is 3-3 on the season, while Johan Ramirez is still winless, 0-3 as we speak. Some more interleague action took place in Los Angeles as the other LA team, the Angels, played host to the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers would shut out the Angels 2-0, improving their record of 44-30, while the Angels have now dropped 16 games below 500. 29-45 is their record. Freddie Peralta picked up the win. He is 5-4 on the season, while Tyler Anderson suffered the loss. He's 5-7. Trevor McGill got his 15th save for the Angels. And the last game from Wednesday took place in Oakland as the Athletics played host to the Kansas City Royals. 5-1 would be the final score in favor of the A's. They're now sitting at 28-48, 20 games below 500. And despite the loss, the Royals are still 7 games above 500. 41-34 is their record. Luis Medina is 1-2 on the season after the win, while Cole Reagans suffered the loss. He is 4-5. All right, that takes care of Wednesday's recap of the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.